This is the Mary Kay Mom on the Move. My friends call me Kelly, and I am coming to you with some easy weeknight dinner tips. And so I was inspired by some of those amazing women that cook for the entire week on Saturdays. And while that is totally amazing, and I think that those girls just have so much going on, that is just not reality for me and my family. That's not something that that we can do. I like to spend Saturdays hanging out, and we go to the pool and whatnot. So I was like, well, what can I do to compromise to make our weeknight dinner times easy, our meal planning easy, but still save time, money, and keep my family happy. So what I came up with is what I'm going to be sharing with you all tonight, and I hope you find it helpful. So what I do is on Saturday morning, get up and take a look at all of my recipe books that I love to cook from. And so I have my Mario Lopez Extra Lean, all kinds of really great healthy meals in here. Fix It and Forget It cookbook. Of course, everybody needs to have a good crock pot cookbook. And then my Cooking Light, 5 ingredients in 15 minutes. 5 ingredients, 15 minutes, yes, please, thank you. And then I also love the Aprons Simple Meals recipes that you can get from Publix. It's so awesome because you can go and you can try the food ahead of time. They have the recipe sitting right there for you, and all of the food is right there in the frozen case. So you just grab it and go, and it makes it super easy. So I gather all of my cookbooks together, and I decide what I want to make for the week, and I go day by day. And I have this nifty little chalkboard here that I use, and I have my piece of chalk just sitting handy, and I go day by day, look through my cookbooks, and decide what we're going to have for dinner each night. And so I just jot it down on my chalkboard, and then I'm able to very easily make my grocery list. So I take a look at Sunday, for example, and I'm making pot roast. So I'll take a look at my recipe for pot roast, and I'll get out my grocery list, and I'll start jotting down the ingredients that I need to make my pot roast. And then I go day by day, and I create my grocery list. The other thing that I do is I label with tabs what day we're having the recipe, because what happens a lot of the time is you'll decide, okay, I'm going to make that on Thursday, and then you put the book back in the shelf, and then you're searching on Thursday and trying to find the book. So what I do is I go ahead and mark the tabs so that I know, okay, this is my Thursday cookbook, and boom, there's what I'm having, or there's what we're making. So then we've got our meal planning, or meals planned, and I just hang this up on my wall, and now we come back to our grocery list. We have this mumbo-jumbo grocery list with all of our meals and things written down. The next thing I do is I go to my pantry and I see, what am I out of? Am I out of foil? Am I out of trash bags? Do we need toilet paper? What do we need? What do we need from the fridge? Now I have a whole big list of what we need from the store, and now we need to get it organized. Because if you're like me, when you go to the store, you go to the store with your kids, and it can be a little hairy-scary sometimes. So you get there, you get them a cookie or a ham roll-up from the deli, and you stick them in the cart, and they're happy as larks. Maybe bring a lollipop too, I don't know, depending on how long your grocery trip is going to be. So what I do next with my grocery list, in order to make grocery shopping easier, is I compartmentalize it. So I take a look at my list, and I divide it into the sections of the grocery store. So for my particular grocery store, when you walk in the doors, the first place you are is produce. So I put my produce all on the top of my list. And then I move into meats, and then I move into frozen foods, and then I move into the miscellaneous things that you're going to get along the aisles. And that's basically how I arrange it. So it makes it super easy when I'm in the grocery store, because I just check off one item at a time as I roll through the store. So those are those tips, and just to let you know why I decided to do this. Not only does it allow us to eat healthier, because our meals are planned, so we're not, 5 o'clock at night, I'm like, oh no, what are we going to do? Oh, we'll go out to dinner, we'll order Chinese, we'll order pizza. Instead, we have a plan, and we have a healthy eating plan, which is great. The second thing is that it helps us save money, because before, what I would do is I would go to the grocery store on Saturday or Sunday, and I would be running around buying this, that, and the other thing, and then I end up with things that I probably didn't need and spending more money, and then I end up having to go back to the grocery store because I didn't get everything that I needed for the week. So it makes you a lot more efficient. And then the other thing is that it's structure. The structure that it provides my family is awesome because my kids, they can come home from school and they can see, oh, we're having shepherd's pie for dinner tonight, and they know what to expect. They know what to expect on Thursday, they know what to expect on Wednesday, they know all of that, so that's great. And then the last thing is that it's easy. It makes my life so much easier to have all of my meals planned out. Before, when I didn't use this, I would be, be 4 o'clock and I would be stressed and I wouldn't know what I was going to make, and I'd be trying to put things together, and it just makes things stressful. So I hope that you got something out of this video, and I look forward to sending many more.